Hello everyone, PLG here. Under my newest video, the one about Act 1 showcase for my mod, one of you asked about the Talrasha sounds the Greater Mummies make in my mod, and how exactly did I let them make those sounds. So I'll be showing this today, and this actually connects to the other ambient sounds I've added for some monsters, and actually not only ambient. So like the idle sounds for the goatmen and the unused sounds for the skeleton mages, the skeleton frozen, poison and lightning mages. So as per usual we'll be starting with AFJ sheet edit. So let's open the files we'll be using today. So we'll be using monstats.txt, which it's not exactly useful today, but we can open it because we have a reference there for something. The most important one, monsounds.txt, most changes will be made here, and sounds.txt, which also is used mostly as a reference. So yeah, let's just adjust our files so that they'll be looking better. So yeah, resize to fit, fix the columns. Okay, so there's two ways you can try this. You can either look from monstats and see what's under the monsound column, which is like, if we look, yeah, it's the AI and AJ columns. So yeah, under those two you can notice there are you could say links to the files with those sounds, or you can just go into the monsound and search for the monster, because yeah, that's usually gonna find the correct one. Of course, that is only if you remove the fix on the columns, or the fix on the first column. Okay, so we've got the unraveler because this one interests us currently. Let's fix the first column back. So yeah, there are multiple columns, and each column represents what sound is played on what action of this monster. So attack 1 will be of course for attack 1. Weapon 1 is the sound that is used when the monster hits you, or you hit the monster, but in this case the monster hits you. So it's gonna be like some form of like metal hitting against metal and stuff like that. The at 1 delay, del, so the kind of spoiled what's that. That's the delay at which the sound plays. And PRB is the probability of the sound playing, and vol is of course volume. That's kind of intuitive. So yeah, attack 2 doesn't interest us, weapon 2 doesn't. So we're just gonna seek a free space, you could say. So skill 4 doesn't interest us because the Greater Mummy doesn't use a skill 4. And here we have init. Init is I think it's when the monster is summoned, if I recall. Yeah, I think so, but I'm not sure. Probably when it's summoned. And there is the taunt column and the flee column. So we'll be using in this case the taunt column. So I think this one is when the monster notices you. So yeah, let's just look through a different file to find what interests us. So in this case we can notice that the naming convention here is like Greater Mummy underscore something. So let's unfix the first column and search for Greater Mummy, and let's just okay, so here we have like attack 1, till attack 5, stuff like this. In this case will be I'm just gonna cut straight to what is interesting. Here is wait a second. Yeah, those ones. So the resurrect sounds, so they are pretty much just the spell sounds, you could say, for this monster. And yeah, we'll be using those. So here, yeah, those sounds like 2, 3, 4, 5 are the Talrasha sounds and their different variants, you could say. So yeah, we'll be just taking one of those and putting them here. And if you're uncertain if this sound is the correct one, you can always go into MPQ editor and open one of the files, and if I recall, it's D2SFX, most likely D2SFX. So monsters, yeah, it's gonna be here. So like, let's Greater Mummy, and yeah, you can notice a lot of those here, and here are the spell sounds. So this one is used in the game. Nope, this one is not used in the game. This is one of the Talrasha sounds. This one probably isn't. Let me just check for a second. Although that's kind of weird, because if the Resurrect one is placed as the skill, it should have been used by the game. All the other variants should have been used, because I didn't explain this yet, but if we look into sounds.txt, there is this column here called group size, and group size is kind of like a randomizer for those sounds to play. So you may notice here that there's like Resurrect 1, the first of the Resurrect series, you could say, and here is the group size of 5. So whenever you put Greater Mummy Resurrect 1 in the sound column, the game will randomize between those 5 variants of it. So that's a very cool thing, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm not yeah, those were the ones we were interested in. There's also some other sounds for the monsters, if we were to like look. For the skeleton mages, if you want to have for them to have different sounds, you would probably need to make new entries here. Just if we were to do something like that. So there are there's frozen, there's the poison and lightning ones, so that's 3. That makes 3 new rows for them. Let's just kinda take this one guy and paste him 3 times and just like C E L. So that this one's the cold one, this one's the poison one, this one's the lightning one. And in here, if we go skeleton, search for skeleton, further. So yeah, those start appearing at those coordinates, you could say. If we go, yeah, here are the sounds. So while we're at the MPQ editor, you can look here, and there is the skeleton, and you can check out how those sound. So the usual one is this one. In the default game, all the skeletal mages use this sound. This one's the fire one, and if we try those other ones, like this one's the lightning one. So yeah, it sounds really electric, so fits perfectly. This one's the cold one. Sounds, kinda like a blizzard, something like this. So yeah, this fits perfectly, and this one. So this one was the poison one. So to fix their sounds, we can just grab this one, copy it, and paste it in the correct one. Lightning one, lightning was the last one, and in here just grab the poison one, have it replaced here. So yeah, do the same thing in this column, in weapon 2 column, and look if there are those sounds appearing anywhere else. They are not, so save this. And very important thing when it comes to this, copy this ID and jump here and search for sk_cold, I think cold. No, they weren't called like this. They were, the mage was first, and then it was called probably, right? Nope. Let me just search like this. Yeah, so of course, completely wrong naming convention from me. So those are the poison ones. Let's just go around here, and yeah, let's grab poison ones. Starts here. So we got those sounds fixed. So the next in the line are probably gonna be whichever ones. Mage. Fine, next. Okay. Okay, the cold ones are here. So just jump right here and do the exact same thing. So now, of course, remember to save this. So yeah, so that's it for this shorter tutorial. I hope you liked it. I hope you will now know how to change the sounds of the monster. So thank you for watching, hope you liked it, and see you in the next one. Bye.